Now on ESPN8, The Ocho, bringing you the finest and seldom seen sports from around the globe since 1999. If it's almost a sport, we've got it here.
Welcome to Big D's Dynasty corporate headquarters in Brainerd, Minnesota. I'm Donavon Daiker, owner GM of the team, and I've been asked to rate this year's draft so far. I see a definite trend of a few winners and a few losers. The first team that has impressed me in a few different ways is Scott City. Unbelievably, through round 8, he's drafted 13 players, but I believe he's also made as many trades. The one question I have for Scott City is, with 13 picks so far, how do you end up with RG3 as your quarterback? Another team that's impressed me so far this year has been Hillman, Chief Wahoo, Lonnie Gross. I believe he can make some thunder this season without having to do one of his rain dances. At the running back, he took AP with the first pick, which, we all knew he'd do that. CJ Anderson from the Broncos could easily put up double-digit touchdowns this season. So, mark this one in the books. I believe Chief Wahoo will be in the Final Four this season. On to Bert, our defending champion. We're not going to have to worry about him going back-to-back this season. The other team I took a look at, hate to do this because every year we say this, the Steamers. Good old Willie. You always make me laugh when you draft. You take Eddie Lacy with the second pick of the draft. Wow. Really? Eddie Lacy? And then you go on and take Todd Gurley with the number 43 pick. Talk about stretching after a rookie right there. He could be good, but more than likely not. A few other winners so far that I've seen in this draft have been the BVDs and the Untouchables. Both put together pretty solid squads. Losers I've seen so far that very much so stand out to me are the husband and wife combo of Gabe and Jody Stott.
Draft winners and losers. I guess we can start with the losers. First ones that jump off the page to me are a couple teams that seem to be going with a new strategy this year. Maybe they're banking on the waiver wire to find some gems or what have you, but we got the bad boys without, I believe as of the 10th round, no running backs. East-West, as of the 10th round, no quarterbacks. So it's an interesting strategy there. See how they're going to fare. I can't imagine they're going to do too well without getting those types of players. Some of the winners, unfortunately, you got to say it, whether I like it or not. It seems to me that Big D did well once again for himself. Got Matt Ryan in the 3rd round. He's got LaShawn McCoy and DeMarco Murray. Another winner, I believe, Hillman, kind of predicted him to be strong before the draft. He does have Peterson and CJ Anderson. He's got some pretty explosive guys at the wide receiver position. He had a hard time with the quarterback position. He's only got Tannehill and Smith. Tannehill's obviously going to be a starter. He's capable of some big games, but he's inconsistent, so we'll see how he holds down the fort for Hillman. And then the third one, I personally was kind of pleased with my draft. On paper, it looks pretty good name-wise. Hopefully these guys can kind of get some resurrection in their careers and help me make a run at it. Oh, can't forget about Willie as far as losers are concerned. Willie took some heat at the beginning of the draft with Tom Brady and I believe it was Todd Gurley. After his first 2 picks in the first round, he came back with those 2 questionable picks and some snickering going on. But he came back and got another quarterback in Phillip Rivers. So that should cover him at the quarterback position for a while until Tom Brady gets back. So he redeemed himself a little bit in that sense, but interesting stuff, always.
So that's my current draft analysis from this point.
It seems like to me it's been a pretty tough draft this year. Talent pool seems to be tough to figure out. Years past, you've kind of get through 2 or 3 rounds where you feel like you're getting some pretty good players. I mean, it almost took a round and a half for people to start thinking, man, I don't know what to do here. I'm not sure how this guy's going to perform and all this type of stuff. So a lot of new talent coming in, and somebody's got to put up and score points for everybody. So we'll see where those players start coming to and coming to the forefront. And it's kind of a new regime type year, trying to figure out who the new up-and-coming players are and who our studs are going to be for the future.